So the keyword super represents our parent class, the class we inherit from. So you could see over here, when I utilize super word parentheses, we're actually calling the constructor, whoever that constructor is. Remember, we could only inherit from one thing. So it's always going to be one specific constructor. If we have multiple constructors, we overloaded the constructor in person, this will automatically figure out which one it is based on the method signature. So the amount of parameters, what type of parameter it is, and so forth, so on. Super also allows us to access methods defined inside the parent class. So if I want to access talk or I want to access these fields, until the access modifier is correct, we could directly access them by doing super. So let's say inside study, I would say super dot, and you could see here, the IntelliSense is showing us that the parent class has defined 2 fields and 1 method. And there's other stuff that's inherited, in this case from object. So if I say talk, we could say something like, I have finished studying. I can't spell anymore. There we go. So now when I run my application, I know some of you are jumping ahead and you're like saying, well, we don't need to say super. But before we talk about that, when I run my application and we say John is studying algebra for 23, you could see that the next line, I have finished studying, is the talk, right? John says, I have finished studying. So the super allows us to have access to methods and attributes inside the parent class. But you would also say, without super, I still have access to those methods and attributes. And that is true. But what I want you to get from this video is what super is, and it's our parent class. Later on, we'll understand why do we use super, and that's because of we want to access something that's hidden or overridden. So the moment we talk about overloads and overloads or overridden, I'm saying it so many times that I'm confusing myself. So the moment we're gonna override some methods and they become hidden in the derived class, this is the moment we're going to utilize super, and we're gonna get there later. So for now, just remember that super is the parent class. So we have access directly to the constructor by doing super with parentheses, or we could have access to any methods that we might have hidden or any fields by doing super dot. And this is important, and we'll come back to it later on. See you guys in the next video.